Alright, ICT traders, welcome back to the channel. This is a new week. Today is Monday and I want to give you my own personal directional bias where I think the dollar will be going for the week. Alright, so let's go straight to the point. I don't want to waste much of your time. I just want to go straight to the point and do my top-down analysis and show you what I think the dollar might be doing for the week. So quickly, if you're on tradingview.com, just search for DXY. DXY is the indices that measure the strength of the dollar, the performance of the United States dollar. So that's basically the United States dollar index. All right, so let's get into that. Starting from the weekly time frame, I don't want to know what is happening in the monthly because I trade intraday. I'm not taking any long position for a while. All right, so let's see what we have for the week. We have a bearish bias. All right, and where is this bearish bias going to? We have this massive order block. Let me show you this massive bullish order block. I want to see price reach the mean threshold of this particular order block. So I think price is pushing down to touch the mean threshold of this particular order block after having this shift in market structure, having it from this moment. This is a massive retracement into an internal range liquidity. So get this correctly, guys. Don't mix it. So what you have is a bullish movement which already swept this external range liquidity, the buy side liquidity coming in to gain strength and reprice into this area. And where is our point of interest? The mean threshold. When you have a very big order block like this one, you will measure the entire order block and use the 50% of that particular order block and call it your mean threshold. All right, so if price reaches this mean threshold, I think price should continue going up. So for the meantime, I'm seeing a bearish bias. So let's see what we have on the daily time frame. The daily time frame is giving us the same thing, break of structure to the downside. This is it, break of structure to the downside and having price pushing downward to see what we have right there. Let me call it a break of structure. What do you call this one, guys? What do you call this? A volume imbalance right here. All right, a volume imbalance. So if you're trading, make sure you pay attention to these areas. This is a volume imbalance. A volume imbalance is simply when you see price action with only the wicks of the candles. All right, these two candles are not connected. A healthy price action should have something like this. Let me show you. Can you see this one? Let me show you this particular one. Can you see this one? All right, these two candlesticks, these two bullish candlesticks, they are actually connected. You see this one and this one, they are connected, but when you have a gap in between them and only the wicks are connected, it is called a volume imbalance. Just a quick one. All right, a volume imbalance, please don't forget. So that is the major reason why price is coming back. If price reaches this volume imbalance, I am assured that you're going to see some reaction to the downside, or price will eventually move up to fill in this particular void. All right, somewhere above this volume imbalance. All right, and then don't forget, guys, to always check your economic news as you're doing this for the week. Check what you're going to have for the week. If you have FOMC, if you have NFP, that week is going to be a bit volatile. For the first 3 days or the first 2 days of the week, you're going to see some sluggish movement in the market, but then from Wednesday down, you're going to see some massive movement. So every time I want to check my economic news, I use Fastb. Fastb is a platform that supplies you with all that information. You have the economic news section right here where you get to see all the economic news that will be released over the week or on that particular day. So you can check fastb.com. They also have the 24-hour news where you see global updates about what is happening in the global economy, politics, and everything that will affect the currency of a nation, and it will give you a head start to know what to do and how to go about it. You have the AI signal. That is basically where you see all the AI signal. They tell you what position the price is going for that moment. You see Euro, USD, you see GBP, gold, and every other asset. So you can check fastbull.com. The link is in the description of this particular video, so check it right there. So coming back to this particular analysis, we are expecting price to come into this area. This is what I'm seeing DXY do to reach this volume imbalance and then fill it and continue downward. If it did not stop here, it may eventually fill up this particular volume imbalance. So that's where I'm seeing it. Let's see the 4-hour time frame and see what is going on the 4-hour time frame. The same thing happening on the 4-hour time frame. You have a very massive fair value gap above it, which is what I was telling you may eventually attract price to the upside if price did not bounce from this volume imbalance I marked on the daily time frame. So that's where I think price may reach up to. So this is your first point of interest. All right, you should pay attention to this point of interest. If you see a shift in market structure in the 1-hour time frame from there, and then you see price heading downward, that means price is going to go bearish for the dollar. The dollar is going to be bearish, and then whenever the dollar is bearish, you are sure that foreign currencies such as Euro, USD, GBP, USD, Aussie, USD are going to be bullish, which means the dollar is weak. All right, so that's basically what that means. So what we are seeing right here is for us to wait for price to do one of these. If it reaches this point and then we see a shift in market structure either in the 1-hour time frame or the 15-minute time frame to the downside, it means we are going further down from there. But if price keeps on going, that means it is targeting this particular fair value gap that is above here. You have a massive liquidity void, and then half of this particular fair value gap is called your consequent encroachment. So you want to see what price does. So normally on Mondays, if you don't have your bias correctly defined, you just wait and see what price does to give you the directional bias for you to be able to take trade. So let's see what is happening on Euro, USD, or any of the foreign currency here. Let's see this one. Euro, USD, as I told you earlier, is going to be bullish since the dollar is bearish for the week. We are expecting Euro USD to be bullish and other assets to be bullish. We have a shift in market structure right here. This is where I'm seeing a shift in market structure. At that point, price started going up, and then massive liquidity void here that price did not feel. So the fear is going to be whether price is going to push down and induce all the people that are taking the buy down here, inducement here, or price will continue upward to take out the external range liquidity here. So we are having this mixed bias, but I will wait for my DXY to do what I'm expecting. If it feels that volume imbalance because it is very powerful, then I am expecting my Euro USD or GBP USD to go bullish for the week. So that's basically what I will wait and do. And then I will paper trade. I'm not taking active trade now. I'm on break until next year, January. So I'm just helping out to see what you can get for the week. GBP USD doing the same thing. We have a bullish bias for GBP USD on the lower time frame. Even in the 4-hour time frame, I think we are still bullish. All right. You have a shifting market structure, massive movement. Price may eventually end up filling up this massive fair value gap. All right, so you have to watch it out. If DXY is going above to fill that fair value gap I showed you, let's go to DXY, then these guys too will do the same thing. So you want to wait and see this particular fair value gap. So we want to wait and see. But then our first point of interest is this volume imbalance on DXY. If it gets filled and price continues downward, it means this one will be filled later after taking the external range liquidity here. So you can take trade from there after getting that idea. All right, guys. So I just want to show you something very briefly. That's why I made this video. Make sure you go through it and do your analysis. I'm just giving you my own perspective, the way I saw what is happening today. So guys, see you in another video. Thank you very much.